How's it, guys? Okay, I'm just going to go through some of my handstand 365 sort of bits and pieces. Basically, the reason it started is twofold. I've always loved doing handstands, as I said in the beginning, and I guess handstand 365, what I've tried to do with it now is not to get just a picture or an image of me doing a handstand, but I've tried to make it about the location, find something unique, something different, and also to make it push me creatively a little bit. So on those two elements, it's giving me a little bit of motivation to go out and to hopefully end up with a picture that is aesthetically pleasing. So what I'm trying to do, obviously that's pushed me to try and do handstands in places that are a little bit out of the ordinary. So the first thing is walking on your hands is not an option. That's actually an easier way to go up and to do a handstand and to walk on your hands, because then you're overbalancing and you're using your hands to walk to stop the overbalance. So for what I'm doing, a lot of the places I do it, you can't walk. So I've had to try and make sure that my handstands are up to speed enough to be able to hold them. And you'll see sometimes I do it with a straddle leg. If it's a really sketchy spot, I'll always do the straddle leg. If you imagine a walker on a wire with two long poles, or a long pole, and that helps him to balance, and it works the same way on a straddle handstand. To do a handstand, a still handstand with feet together, is a lot more difficult. If you can imagine trying to walk on a wire with your hands by your sides, your point of balance is a lot more fine, so to speak. So I've got to go up. I don't shoot them on video and do a screen grab, because that defeats the object for what I'm trying to achieve. So what I try and do is go up, find a cool spot. If it's a really sketchy space, I'll just do a couple of light bounces first, just to find my pitch and my point of balance. And then when I go for and commit, I don't stop. Then when I'm ready, I'll commit and just keep that same fluid motion, generally, as I said, wide. And then I'll stay up long enough to try and give either the GoPro, which is every 2 seconds, a chance to get decent shots with the straddle, and then slowly transition to a point of the straight-legged handstand. Yeah, so that's it. So in short, it's about me giving myself the motivation to try and creatively challenge myself and to find some cool spots to do new handstands. So I'm going to just try and give an example. There's a little rock here. I'm going to go and try and do a handstand just so you've got a video reference as to what I'm saying, because talk is cheap. So let's see what we can do. That's it. Easy as that. Before I head back down, I'm just going to quickly show you where I am. I've just done a little run up Kloof Corner, which zigzags up this trail up to here. It's contour path. That's where I just did the handstand now, and then I've gone for a little run along the contour path and back now on Kloof Corner itself with Lion's Head. That's looking down the 12 Apostles and the city. Some pretty cool looking cloud, bit of sunlight, and of course Hottentots, Holland Mountains and Table Bay.